If you were looking for a great place to fulfill your nerdy needs at excellent prices, please consider checking out Whaling Games using the QR code on screen or the link in the description. You'll be supporting the channel at no extra cost to you and snag yourself some excellent deals in the process. Whether it's trading cards or tabletop, there's something for everyone at Whaling Games. P.S. Please don't forget to support your friendly local gaming store too. Hello, this is Joe here from Rufioh. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at a deck profile I've been working on for some time. This is a deck I took to locals a little while ago, but since then some of the packages that I wanted to try have become a little bit more affordable, and therefore I've found a way to get hold of them, and so I've been testing them out in this deck, and this is the build that I've settled on, at least at this point so far. Now, I imagine if you've been around the 60 card Lightsworn builds, the absolute piles of fucking engine after engine, then you probably know what's coming up. But I wanted to share with you what I've been testing so far, and if you're already playing the deck and you've got some feedback, things that you're trying out, definitely let me know down in the comments what you would include or what you'd change. And if you haven't played this deck yet, it is a absolute glass cannon, but a ton of fun. Before we go on, please remember to hit subscribe and maybe even the notification bell if you don't want to miss out on Yu-Gi-Oh content in future. As a complete side note, if you're a Warhammer fan, I put up plenty of shorts of the models I paint as well, so any interest in that, definitely make sure you hit subscribe as well. As I mentioned before, it's been a little while since I've been able to get a profile done. I have a ton of new cores on their way at the moment, and I'm building those up so I can start doing deck profiles again of some of my favourite decks. Don't expect anything crazy tournament viable or anything that's going to break any budgets, but if you're a rogue player or you just want to try out some fun decks, hopefully I'll have something for you soon. But anyway, let's get stuck into the deck. Firstly, as always, shout out to the boys. And onto the deck itself. So if you're a purist for Lightsworn, you're probably going to hate this, but one Judgment Dragon, one Punishment Dragon. You don't need any more than these. These are bricks, basically, but you can search them, which makes life a little bit easier. And with the return of Fairy Tale Snow, this one is often a little bit more live than it was before, which is quite nice. Now, for the rest of the Lightsworn package, we have 1, 2, 3 Vice. You have to play 3. This card is absolutely amazing. We got 3 Dragonling, which just absolutely does everything. Between those two, changes the whole game. We've got 2 Felice. I was playing 3 before. I've cut this down. This, you don't want it in your hand. And there's certain ways that you can mill, of course, if you're milling for cost and things like that. It just doesn't get triggered. You know, if you mill it off Charge of Light Brigade, those kind of things, it just ends up dead in the grave. But it is handy to have there. Often you're going to try and send it off the Synchro, so that's quite good there. We've got triple Wolf. I mean, it's Wolf. It's a free body most of the time, or if you're me, it just ends up in your hand starting off. And then our final Lightsworn monster is 1 copy of Raiden. I think I was playing 2, maybe even 3 in my previous build. I've cut this right down to 1. I just needed the space to be able to get these extra engines in, which really do boost the ceiling of the deck hugely. On to spells, we are playing triple Solar Recharge. I've and ahed about reducing this down, but I just love having it there. It unclogs your hand, draws, it mills, it does everything, right? Sometimes it's a little bit of a brick, but you're playing this deck anyway, right? Triple Charge of the Light Brigade. What's to say about this card? Mills cards, it searches, it's just this, it's absolutely everything that you need. That is the Lightsworn package. On to the Fiendsmith engine. So this is one of the new additions, something I wasn't playing before. I tried to do a bit of testing with it. And yeah, it's nuts, right? It's really, really good. We got Lacrima, we got Lurry to make up the package. We've got triple Tract, which is now super cheap as well, which is great for anyone that wants to play this. And it's one of those engines that could just make rogue decks actually viable and playable because it allows you to grind a little bit, it allows you to play the resource game a little bit, which, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh is all about now. And finally play 1 copy of Fiendsmith in Paradise to round off that engine. Up next, we have the Horus package. I wasn't playing this before, again, because I didn't have access to it, but also I wasn't sure how to fit it in and what to take out, so it's taking a little bit of testing, looking at what other people are doing as well, so getting some information on what other people are trying out as well, and just sort of, whittling this down. This has worked well for me, 3 Imseti, of course. 1 Happy is enough. We got triple King Sarcophagus, you have to play 3 of it. This is just, again, such a good engine, and again, it gives you a way to just continue to play. One of the issues this deck gets is that it can sometimes run out of juice, like, really, really fast. because obviously you're just milling loads and loads and loads. That gives you a way to keep playing when the pace of the game gets slowed down a little bit. Next up, we have the Bystial package. We're playing triple Libellion. Just Libellion. We're playing 1 Druid Swarm, 1 Boldrake, 1 Magnamut, and 1 Saronir. I was playing 2 of this before, but again, had to make space. And yeah, I felt like 2 just felt a little bit unnecessary most of the time. 1 copy of Branded Regain. This is absolutely awesome once you set it up. Really, really helpful in this deck. Just constantly doing stuff like previous builds. I had Mali. I was doing things like banish the Mali, shuffle the Mali back in. You should have an endless loop of Malis, which is really, really cool. But yeah, you can do loads of cool stuff with it. Next up, we have the Baby Dragons. 2 black, 2 white. Not much to say there. I mean, they are what they are. I really like this package. I've seen lots of builds don't play this. I really, really like it. I was playing Safer before. I was playing Legionnaire before. But again, I needed space. So these are just really, really good. Again, it can be bricks at times. 2's enough. It's, yeah, just really, really cool. I like them. Again, up to you if you don't want to play those, but I really do like them. We've got Shufflers, Keldo and Medora. These are both absolutely brilliant. Great ways to interrupt your opponent and even put pieces back for yourself if you want to do so. And lastly, for our monsters, we have the Mighty Fairy Tale Snow. I'm so glad to see this back. This makes this deck so much better. It gives you the ability to just continue to grind, set up easy rank 4s. It just does absolutely everything. This card's life. It's so good. And then for the rest of the main deck, we have triple copies of Left Arm Offering to allow us to nice and easily get to That Grass Looks Greener. This deck is a hand trap magnet, and there is, honestly, you can play so many cards that will just get hit with everything, and then you can just roll this, and you're just off, you're set off. You can banish the rest of your hand, it's just full of bricks, it doesn't matter, and then you go off, your grave is now full, and you can just play and play and play. It's honestly, it's insane, and it's very rare that I don't resolve this. It's very, very rare that you don't resolve this because there are so many other magnets in this deck. So yeah, Left Arm helps set that up quite nicely. We then got triple copies of Triple Tactics Thrust and 1 copy of Talents. I really like this in here. Again, this could be other stuff if you want to. If you want to play other things, you can play other stuff instead. This just works quite nicely for me. Again, hand trap magnet this deck. And the last card is Foolish Burial because, yeah, it puts anything in the grave. Over to the extra deck, no sides deck today, by the way. We have Striker Dragon and we have Hieratic Seal. This is really nice. The Baby Dragons, turn 1 into this, turn this and the second one into this, and then you've got to search for a follow-up, and you've got a way to bounce a card, which is just nice. We have the Fiendsmith package. I don't think I really need to comment too much on this. It's just, like, this is the tight version. It just works. It works really nice. And again, nice and accessible now, so there's no excuses not to be able to get hold of it. Then onto some Lightsworn cards. We have 2. We've got both Minervas. Yeah, both still really great. Just being able to pop stuff, being able to draw cards, being able to mill whatever you want. They do everything in this deck. So good. Have played other Synchro 8s before. There's no room anymore for them. You can play things like Omega, which I was playing before. Again, I've just cut it. There just isn't the space for what I want to do. We have 1 copy of Zombie Vampire. I mean, it mills cards, right? What's not to like? And we play plenty of 8s in here anyway. On to 2 cards that I absolutely love in this deck. I used to focus on setting these 2 up more than anything, especially when I was playing Mali. A little bit harder to do now, particularly Chaos Angel and getting the most benefit out of it, but it's still possible. It's just a little bit trickier to do so, but setting these 2 up used to be like my go-to, with maybe spheres and, I don't know, something else, just depending on what I could get to. Again, that's the thing with this deck, it's just whatever you mill, depends on what you can play. Absolutely love this card. It's honestly, I'm sure there are better options out there. I just absolutely love setting this up. It's so good. And then for our final 2 cards for the extra deck, we have 1 IP and 1 SP. Pretty standard, just nice ways to interrupt, play on your opponent's turn, and all of that goodness. You know, being able to trigger Cheng Ying and stuff like that during your opponent's turn with this, it's really, really cool. That's all this is, the deck profile. Thank you for making it this far into the video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it enough to have hit subscribe. Maybe you just hated it so much that you couldn't look away. If you're someone that's been around the channel for a while, let me know if there are any particular deck profiles that you'd like me to do, what are versions of decks I've played in the past, and I'll look into that and see what I can do. Anyway, that's all from me today. Thank you very much for coming along. I really do appreciate you being here, and I will see you in the next one.